This is where dreams are chased, rivalries are born, and future stars take their first steps into greatness. We are live here at the MetPark Sports Center in Pasay City, and we welcome you to the Ndsl Basketball Series. Taking a look at our games today. Again, the first game where the EAC Brigadiers dominated the Junior Pirates. So 3 more games coming your way with our second one still in the 19 and under division. It's between the Mapua Red Robins and the Smash Basketball Club. And good morning, everybody. It's still Cholo Pangilinan covering the action. And right now, we shall turn it over to Gio Cruz, our venue announcer, for the start of our ball game.
We have you here at MetPark Sports Complex here in Pasay City as we begin the Ndsl Basketball Series second conference. 19 other division featuring the Mapua Red Robins and Smash Basketball. Now let us meet the starters first for Mapua Red Robins. Starting guard number 4, Ron Capon. Guard number 7, Frederick Boyd, and forward number 13, Cliff McConnell. Other forward number 15, Brian Kipoti, and at center number 88, Chris Parame, and coach is Jeffrey Martin. And now let us meet the starters for Smash Basketball. Starting on number 54, Justine Ossis. Other guard number 11, Neji Bujasto. And forward number 10, Jedrick Estacchio. Also on forward number 77, Kamansi. And at center number 20, J.R. Venus. Smash Basketball is led by Richmond Boletin. Officiating these ball game, John Mahinay, Danny Borja, and Renan Lomprea. This is your Ndsl Basketball Series second conference. Liga ng Atleta Pilipino.
And again, we are in our second game of the day. This is between the Mapua Red Robins and the Smash Basketball Club. And so far, Smash Basketball holding a 2-1 record. On the other side, the Mapua Red Robins holding a 1-2 record. So Mapua in the second to the last place in our 19 and under division standings. But for Smash Basketball, they're currently at second place. So let's see if Smash Basketball can continue their winning ways, or can Mapua bounce back from their losses. Justin Assis escaping for the first 2 points of the game. Looks like Mapua is in for a treat, as that's another turnover on the side of the Red Robins. Estacchio from deep gets it to go. 5-0 start for the boys in pink. As a foul is drawn right there by Mapua. That's Chris Parame going to the line for 2 freebies. That is their team captain. A chance to answer back with a 5-0 start of Smash Basketball. First freebie is good. Two out of 2 for Chris Parame. But still no field goal for Mapua. And not to mention 2 turnovers already to start the game. Assis deep within the corners. Estacchio short on that mid-range jumper. Catalan is running. Stolen again by Assis. Pesky defense on the side of Smash. As he's getting the rebound, he is everywhere. Eustachio outside. Drops it to C. C attacks. No good. As he's getting another rebound. And we're seeing the players of Smash Basketball saying that the ball hit the rim. So supposedly the shot clock should have reset.
14 seconds on the shot
So it looks like Smash Basketball's request is granted. And they do indeed have 14 seconds to shoot. Modesto now. Viñas to C. Inside. Modesto. Eustachio got it. Shot clock down to 7 seconds.
7 seconds to shoot.
As that ball is tapped away. Modesto once again will be the one to trigger the inbound. Eustachio asking for it. C. Unable to get it. Parami now. Stops. And then travels. Five to 2 now. Assis to Modesto up top. Drops it to Viñas. Great give and go action for Smash as that ends up with a Viñas 2-pointer. Seven to 2 now. Smash with a 5-point lead. The Red Robins now looking for their first field goal of the game. Catalan, high pass. It was intended for the big man inside. However, ends up with another turnover by Mapua. That was called on Frederick Uy. Not the best of starts for the Red Robins. Kind of similar to the performance in the first quarter by the Junior Pirates in our last outing. Eustachio having a hard time. Pesky defense on the side of Brian Gimoni. Eustachio sends it out. C for 3. Short. Here's Villanueva in transition. High pass. Alley-oop play is completed. And that's Chris Parame completing the play. Lead is cut down to 3 points. That is the first field goal of Mapua in this game. As Smash Basketball turns the ball over back to the Red Robins. Seven to 4. Assis is running. Assis getting denied. Mapua back at it again. Villanueva to Parame. Now inside. That was Radliff Okado. Another look at that alley-oop play. That was Chris Parame scoring the first field goal of this game for the Mapua Red Robins. And right now it's Radcliffe Okado shooting 2 for the Red Robins. First one is good for Okado. Seven to 5 now. Okado misfiring with that second one. Smash Basketball now in transition. Eustachio getting swarmed by yellow shirts. C now outside. Modesto going to work. Modesto almost lost it. Now Assis, he will attack. Kyle C from the corner. Bingo! And Kyle C increases that smash lead to 5 points. Villavicencio. Parame. Back to Villavicencio to the right side. They pass it around. Outside again to Villavicencio. They weren't aware of the time. Ten to 5. Smash basketball with possession. Under 5 minutes remaining in our first chapter. As our officials are trying to review some things. And again, we are live here in the Met Park Sports Center. So you can come by our venue, or you can check out our Facebook live streams and the YouTube live streams. Just search for the Ndsl Basketball Series. So still our officials seem to have some concerns. We're not just sure exactly what yet. Again, this is our second game of the day. Still in the 19 and under division. So again, our officials seem to have some concerns, but we're not sure what just yet. Hopefully it's all sorted out. Our commissioner, rather technical head, Sir Joel Ngo, talking to both of the coaches. So it seems to be a jersey concern. On the side of the Red Robins. So it seems like number 12, Kenneth Villavicencio of Mapua, is donning a number 12 jersey for his top, but his bottom says number 7. So it looks like that's all sorted out. Eustachio gets a hold of it. Outside to Assis. Shot clock is at 12. Horns play. C. Getting caught dancing to the wrong song. Ten to 5 now. Villavicencio, the spin, the floater, that's money for Kenneth Villavicencio. 10 to 7 now. One possession game. Eustachio has something to say about that. The second three-pointer of the game. Mapua unable to answer back with her own. As Assis will bring it down for smash. Modesto now. Outside again, Eustachio. Couldn't make it back to back. Villavicencio now. Inside the paint. Parame, extra pass. Mapua just couldn't finish. Nevertheless, Parame was there to clean up his teammates' mess. 13-9. 4-point difference in favor of Smash. As that pass from Kyle C to J.R. Vinas was tapped away. Three-man substitution at the side of Smash basketball. And Gerald Cruz getting that one to go. Correction, that's Luis Cruz of Smash Basketball, increasing their lead to 6 points. Victolero, tough shot. That's just short. Eustaquio to Dandoy. Outside again. Luis Cruz back to Dandoy. The big guy will try from deep. Off to the right. And here comes the Red Robins. Mapua trying to come up with something, but there's a call from our officials. Outside, Victolero will try from deep. In and out. Luis Cruz and Hortensio fighting for that rebound, but possession ends up with Mapua. It's Docto triggering the inbound. Outside, Victolero to the left corner. Miscommunication on their part. Kakananta for Smash. Vinas. Nowhere to go outside of Dandoy to the right side. Eustaquio attacks. Off the window. That's 2 more points for Johnny Eustaquio. He is their team captain. And the Red Robins turning the ball over once again. As the lead has ballooned now to 8 points. Still in favor of Smash Basketball. Eustaquio retrieves the ball for Smash. Dandoy to Luis Cruz. The reverse, that's good. Tough shot, doesn't matter for Luis Cruz. And that shot puts Smash up by double digits as we have over 30 seconds remaining in this first period. Alpuerto checks in for Smash Basketball in exchange for J.R. Vinas. Docto to the right side. Victolero will try from deep and he'll hit. 14 seconds remaining in this first period. Cruz to Dandoy. Crossover. Eustaquio has 3 seconds. Bingo! John Rick Eustaquio just in time with a big 3-point shot to secure that double-digit lead at the end of the first quarter, 22-12. We'll be back for more. Back to the action here for the start of our second quarter. Smash Basketball up by 10 points after that last minute 3-point shot from John-Rick Eustachio. So far a great game for Smash Basketball. Eustachio drops it inside to Alpuerto, the fake. Couldn't finish. Viñas getting denied. Possession stays with Smash. 12 to shoot for the boys of Coach Richmond Boleche. Eustachio will trigger the inbound. Outside to Dandoy. Kakananta, back to Dandoy. Eustachio from deep. Couldn't hit. Possession stays as the last touch was called on Mapua. Eustachio outside. Goes right. Outside. Kakananta. Stolen by Victolero. Counter steal by Dandoy. Smash still up by double digits. Kakananta. Eustachio again. Looking for options. Dandoy. Mid-range jumper. Off the back iron, they'll get it back. He'll try again and he'll get fouled.
Number 14. Jones is first.
So Jones Scott getting called for that foul.
2 goals for Justin Duboy.
First one is no good for Justin Dandoy. One out of 2 for Dandoy. And it's an 11-point lead in favor of the boys in pink. Victolero. Nowhere to go. Scott. Hands it off. Mapua now looking for an opening. But they won't. They'll get it back. Scott inside. Puts one up and gets it to go.
Jones Scott.
That's Jones Scott. Eustachio. His pass was tapped away. Great defense on the side of Carlos Victolero.
Ball number 9. Justin Duboy is first.
Victolero now. To Scott. Inside. Hortensio. Beautiful move. Great footwork.
With Orlando. Basket is good for J.R. Viñas.
Meanwhile, on the other side, J.R. Viñas getting an end one. A chance to make it a 3-point play. As we'll take another look. Viñas able to hit that one despite the traffic.
2 goals for J.R. Viñas.
Three-point play completed by J.R. Viñas as lead is back to 10 points. Stolen by Viñas. 2-on-2 situation. Viñas will score.
J.R. Viñas.
Putting that one high off the glass. Lead is now at 12 for Smash Basketball. Uy. At that time, Hortensio putting it back in. Correction, that's Radcliffe. Ocado putting it back in. stolen by Okado. Radcliffe Okado, 4 points in a row for him. Right now, Alpuerto inside, getting it. Body-to-body move from Kiolo Alpuerto. As lead is still at 10 points. Scott will try a 3. Not that time for Joe and Scott. Kakananta to Eustachio. Outside it's Dandoy. Now inside it's Viñas at the low post. Kakananta, swarmed by defenders. Finds an opening nevertheless. Scott now at the left side. Finds Uy. They almost turned the ball over. Frederick Uy, a basket and one. Frederick Uy staying composed. Let's take another look. Hanging midair and putting that one in off the glass. Not to mention a chance to make it a 3-point play with a bonus freebie coming up. Bonus freebie on its way for Frederick Uy. Unable to get it. Oh, a 4-point play for Frederick Uy as he retrieves that ball and puts it back in. Lead is at 8 points. Kakananta mid-range jumper. Couldn't answer back with his own 2-pointer. As now it's Catalan once again. Settles for a mid-range jumper and that works for him. Modesto unable to complete the play. Kakananta saving it, but couldn't pass it to the right teammate. Meanwhile, alley-oop play completed. Chris Parame once again scoring off an alley-oop. So lead is at 4 points. Eustachio from deep. Couldn't hit. C trying to get that rebound, ends up with the Red Robins. Parame wasn't looking, gets the ball nevertheless. Okado getting that one in, shrugging off his defender, and more importantly cutting that smash lead to just 2 points as we have under 4 minutes remaining in this game, in this second period rather. We'll be back for more. Back to reaction here. Couple of great moments from the Mapua Red Robins as they were able to cut that 10-point lead into just a 2-point lead now. 3-pointers and of course a couple of and ones and 2-point shots inside from the Mapua Red Robins. Radcliffe Okado introducing himself in great fashion here in the Ndsl basketball series. Modesto to Asis. He gets denied. Ooh, he gets the rebound as well. Catalan crossing over, rejecting the pick. Mid-range jumper won't work. And Frederick Uy trying to get that steal, but is called for the foul. 32-30. Cruz inside, the reverse. That's blocked. He'll get it back. Outside Oasis. Crossover move. He attacks. And great way to draw the foul, as he'll be shooting two. Two freebies now for Justin Asis. A chance to put his team up by 2 possessions. But he'll miss the first one. Zero out of 2 for Justin Asis. And now, Okado drawing the foul. So a chance to tie the game from the line. That's Radcliffe Okado shooting. First one is off the mark for Okado. One more coming your way. 0 out of 2 for Okado. Just like the last trip of Justin Asis. As Miguel passing it to an opponent. But Frederick Uy fumbling that chance. We have over 2 minutes remaining in our first half. Looks like Miguel will be shooting freebies. First one is no good. One out of 2 for Miguel. Make it a 3-point lead for Smash Basketball. So Mapua has a chance to tie or cut the lead to just 1 point. Catalan. Staggered screen set for him. He'll fire for 3. That's off. They'll try to get it back. They do. Catalan cleaning up his own mess. Cruz outside. They swing it around. Inside to C. Getting it to go in traffic. To the corner. Unable to hit was Docto. They'll get it back. 2-point shot won't work. And finally Smash gets a hold of the ball. Asis running. The 2 freebies coming up for Justin Asis. First one is good. Make it a 5-point lead for Smash. 2 out of 2 for Justin Asis. Great way to compensate for that 0 out of 2 trip a while ago from him. Now it's Parame. Outside again, it's Catalan. The cross against Hasis. And Catalan drawing the foul, as he'll be the one this time to shoot freebies.
All the credit to Luis Cruz. His second. Taking place for Catalan.
First one is no good for Catalan. Free throw number 2 on its way. 2 out of 2. Hasis now, as we have under a minute remaining in our first half. But a foul is called against the Red Robins. So Hasis will yet again shoot 2 from the charity stripe.
Taking throws for Justin Assis.
Second one on its way for Justin Hasis. As we have 42 seconds remaining in our second chapter. 1 out of 2 for Hasis. But his team is up by 5. Catalan snatches it back. Ocado backing down C. The fade. No good, and that one-hander. Shot clock is off. 20 seconds remaining. Kakananta has the ball in his hands. Clock is down to 9 seconds. Kakananta attacks. Kakananta. Smooth finish. Not to mention he'll get that back. Kakananta to Cruz to beat the buzzer.
Luis Cruz.
2 baskets in a row. That's 4 points to end our first half. Talking about Smash Basketball. What a series of events it has been for them. A while ago it was Kakananta scoring 2 off the isolation, and then Luis Cruz scoring from that short corner. As we'll take another look on that move of the game. It was that alley-oop finish from Parame, and Mapua will be needing more of those moving forward. But that is it for our first half. We'll be back for more. back to the action here. Our halftime score, 33-42. Smash Basketball holding on to a 9-point lead after a great last couple of sequences in that first half. As we take a look at our highlights for our first half, again, Mapua doing a fairly great job, but Smash Basketball just really being consistent with it. A lot of contributors on their side, namely John Rick Eustaquio, Luis Cruz. We also have the likes of Kakananta and Asis appearing out of nowhere and scoring. So that's what you like to see in a club team, most especially going up against a known juniors team in the Mapua Red Robins. So hopefully the Red Robins will sort it out moving forward as we start our third period with Mapua getting the first possession. And so far, scoring the most points in that first half rather, for the Mapua Red Robins is Radcliffe Okado with 9 points. On the other side, Smash Basketball, it's of course no other than John Rick Eustaquio, their team captain, scoring 11 points. The first one actually in this game to score double digits. Let's see if he can continue to contribute, as Uy will miss in that 3-point attempt. So Asis will bring it down. Asis now finds Luis Cruz. No good on that elbow jumper, as Catalan pushes it to Villavicencio. And a travel called that time on Ashley Sundiang. So a turnover for the Mapua Red Robins. Meanwhile, Eustaquio once again from downtown. It has been a great outing from beyond the arc for John Rick Eustaquio. That was his 4th 3-pointer of this game. And more importantly, a 12-point lead for the Red Robins, or rather for the Smash Basketball team. But that is trimmed down by Hortensio. It's at 10 points now. So Villavicencio getting called for that reach-in. Smash Basketball with another chance. 17 to shoot for them. Viñas to Cruz. Eustaquio now at the corner. Outside again to Asis. Cruz sets up the pick. Asis behind the back move. Slips out of it and then turns the ball over. Lead is still at 10 in favor of Smash Basketball. Stolen by Luis Cruz. In transition, Cruz will score 2. Lead is back to 12 points. Still in favor of Smash Basketball, as Uy is swarmed by pink shirts. Kickball called on Viñas. As Sundiang is sat down. Meanwhile, Hortensio hands it off to the right side. It's Okado against Cruz. The spin outside again to Catalan for a 3. In and out. And ball will go back to the side of Smash. So it's a 12-point difference. And Eustaquio turning the ball over. So Mapua will regain the possession. (47-35). Mapua trailing by 12 points. Parame looking for an opening. And this time, no good for Mocado. 47-35. It's still a 12-point difference. Smash looking to add more. And they do. J.R. Vinas with a bucket. Of course, credits to that Justin Asi's beautiful dish. Mapua slowly getting buried with a big lead. Frederick Huy. No good on that attack, but we'll go to the line for 2 freebies.
Number 41, Team Kakanata, is second. Duty from for Frederick Huy.
So 2 freebies coming up for Frederick Huy. First one is no good. Second one on its way. 0 out of 2 for Frederick Huy. As Kakananta try to send it inside to Vinas. That was too strong. So possession will go back to the Red Robins. Huy subbed out. So Brian Gimoni checks back in for the Red Robins. Staggered screen set up by Catalan. Parame finds Gimoni, back to Parame. Give and go action. Working for the Mapua Red Robins. Kakananta. Stolen by Gimoni. In transition. That pass was too high. Meanwhile, Kakananta attacks the scoop. 2 more points for Smash. So lead is still at 14 points. Doctor from deep. Won't work. Inside, Okado. Body to body. Getting 2 points. Asis is running. Drops it to Kakananta. Vinas overcooks the mid-range jumper. Catalan now. Stolen by Jin Kakananta. Easy 2 for Kakananta and Smash. So lead is back to 14 points. Timeout called by the Red Robins. Let's take another look on that Gene Kakananta swipe and a bucket in transition. We'll be back for more. And go back to the action. Again, Smash Basketball able to maintain this 14-point lead. Mapua having troubles cutting that deficit. Okado against Alpuerto. inside. He loses it, and possession stays. As Alpuerto and Okado getting chippy inside the paint. (59 to 53 rather to 39). Our officials will take one more look on what exactly happened. Again, things between Okado and Alpuerto got a little bit chippy. Hopefully everything is okay. So 4 minutes remaining in our third chapter. Our officials talking to Coach Richmond Boleche about what happened. Nevertheless, looks like play will continue without a call. Parame at the right side. Docto to the corner. Bingo! That is Kian Luneta from the left corner. Much needed 3-point shot for the Red Robins. But they are still trailing by 11 points. But they do get a steal here. As Docto now stops and pops. Bingo! Back-to-back three-pointers for the Red Robins. C outside. Modesto finds Eustaquio. Shot clock at 8. Eustaquio to Modesto. High pass. Alpuerto. The fake. Off the window. He converts. It's a 10-point lead. Victorero stops. Unable to convert. Parame cleans up his teammate's mess. C now losing it in transition. Victorero getting that 2 points in transition. Lead is down to 6 points, but Kakananta just made it 8 points. As both teams answering back with buckets. (57 to 49). An 8-point gap. Eustaquio finds Modesto outside as he brings it down against Villavicencio. And they turn the ball over. Great defense from Kenneth Villavicencio. Under 2 minutes remaining in chapter 3. Docto from deep. Bingo! His second three-pointer of the game. The lead is now at 5 points for Smash. Kakananta, let's see if they can answer back. Damage control with that bucket from Jean Kakananta. Seven-point lead for Smash. Mapua doing their best to narrow the gap, but it's stolen by Viñas. 3-on-2 situation. Kakananta off the window. Under a minute remaining in Chapter 3. Kakananta, 4 points in a row for him. Puts Smash up back by 9 points. As Docto couldn't convert from downtown, greatly contested by Smash. Eustachio at the break. Fumbles the shot. Meanwhile, in and out on the shot. Docto outside. No good for Luneta. Great defense inside from Viñas. Last 10 seconds. Modesto to Kakananta. It's down to 4 seconds. Down to 2. Modesto unable to beat the buzzer. Nevertheless, Smash Basketball will end this third period with a 9-point lead, 61-52 against the Mapua Red Robins. And that'll be it for the first 3 periods. We'll be back for more action. Back to the action here. 61-52, 9-point lead for Smash Basketball, as the Mapua Red Robins have been doing their best to trim down that lead, but Smash Basketball just really consistent with everything, with defense, getting rebounds, getting buckets. But still, 1 whole quarter left to see who shall prevail in this 19 and under match against Smash Basketball sitting at the 2nd place. The Mapua Red Robins sitting at the last place, or rather the 2nd to the last place of our 19 and under division standings, as the LPU Junior Pirates replaced them in the last spot of our standings after their loss a while ago against the EAC Brigadiers. As the 4th period will start with a possession from Smash Basketball. Alpuerto against Scott. Piolo inside, muscling his way through. Lead is at 11 points. Catalan, staggered screen from his 2 bigs. Inside. Parame, outside dish. Villavicencio couldn't convert. Rebound by Viñas. Alpuerto to the right side. Modesto, mid-range jumper won't work. Villavicencio now. Scott up top, up against Alpuerto. Inside to Parame, the fake. Fumbles the shot. Wasted opportunity for the Red Robins. As Smash now in transition. Alpuerto denied. Catalan challenging the defense of Viñas, but couldn't convert. Great job on the defensive effort for J.R. Viñas, as Eustachio takes his time. Alpuerto providing the pick. Eustachio to Modesto. Inside. Viñas couldn't convert. Docto, the fake, will try from deep. In and out. Put back, still won't fall. Eustachio gets a hold of it. John Eustachio try that hezzy move, but will settle outside. Shot clock is at 10 seconds. Eustachio against a much bigger Scott. He'll fire from deep. Unable to make it. Rebound by Parami. Outside, Doctor from deep. Bingo! Doctor once again from downtown. Again, the Red Robins badly need those kinds of shots. Here comes Modesto. Snatches it back. Fades away. That's good from inside the key. Lead is at 10 points for Smash. And they're able to maintain a double-digit lead so far in this game. Under 7 minutes remaining in this period.
On the shot clock.
Gimoni finding Villavicencio outside. Uy back in the game. Scott against C. Offensive foul called on Joan Scott.
Offensive foul number 14. Joan Scott is first. Substitution.
65 to 55. Kakananta looks for Eustachio. He does. Eustachio now up against Gimoni, putting on the moves against him. And Eustachio drawing that foul. Cruz to C. They swing it around. Kakananta now. Looking for an opening. Finds Eustachio. It's down to 3 seconds. John Eustachio found a gap, just couldn't finish. Meanwhile, Villavicencio, no good at the elbow jumper. Kakananta now against Uy. Outside again, Bendoy confusing his defenders, but will get the ball stolen. Meanwhile, Mapua fumbling the chance as Kakananta is on the other side, not repeating the mistake of his opponents. It's back to a 12-point gap. (67 to 55). Again, 12-point gap. As we're nearing the halfway mark of our fourth period. Smash Basketball holding on to this quite comfortable lead of 12 points. Assis. Picked up by Victolero. Cruz offering a screen. Assis uses it. Another screen on the right side. Assis to Luis Cruz. The spin. Step back. No good on the fadeaway. Running is Gimoni. Getting denied. Spectacular defense from Kakaranta. (67 to 55). Assis, not that time, try to get his own rebound, he does. Outside of Eustachio for 3. That is way off. To the right side, Uy. Basket and 1, acrobatic move from Frederick Uy. Let us take another look. Again, Frederick Uy hanging mid-air, keeping the ball alive. Then using the glass to finish with an end 1. Three-point play is completed by Frederick Uy. As Kakaranta brings it down. He's having some difficulties. Cruz. Duasis. C now attacks. C drops it inside. Basket and 1. J.R. Viñas did not disappoint. Let's take one more peek. Again, we have to give credit to Kyle C's beautiful vision of the open. J.R. Viñas. And more importantly, a chance to make this lead at 12 points again. Just couldn't finish. 69 to 58. 11-point gap. Victorero almost lost it, but somehow, someway, finding the bottom of the hoop. 9-point gap now. Three minutes and 18 seconds remaining. Mapua having a hard time climbing up this consistent lead of the Red Robins. Correction, of Smash Basketball. Viñas inside the lane, unable to convert. Frederick Uy, the bump, the attack, and the step through move, going for 2 points. As Kakaranta rising in the air, in and out on the shot. Still not falling. Puerto, or rather that's Viñas, drawing the foul nevertheless. At the line, it's J.R. Viñas. Contributed big time in this game. But right now they're only leading by 7 points. Now it's at 8 points. Talking about the lead of Smash Basketball. But if you're Mapua, there's still enough time remaining to make something happen. Oh, what a finish coming from Frederick Uy, using that side step in a great way. Meanwhile, a back-to-back beautiful finishes from Frederick Uy. And again, Mapua really fighting in this one. They're only trailing by 4 points now. Assis drops it inside. And a foul drawn by J.R. Viñas. JR Viñas is at the line again. Did his work in this game, at least so far. Makes the first freebie. Two out of two for Viñas, and more importantly, puts his team up by 6 points. And we enter the last 2 minutes of this game. Outside, Catalan to Uy, the fake mid-range jumper. That's money for Frederick Uy. And Frederick Uy coming alive out of nowhere in this fourth period. Lead is down to 4 points. Stolen by Catalan. It's now with Mapua. Uy will try from deep. A bad miss from Uy. Eustachio now. Drops it to Luis Cruz. That is way short. Docto in transition. Losing it at the break. At the corner, C from deep. Bingo! A crucial three-point shot from Kyle C. To put his team up by 7 points, 75-68. Let us take another look. Again, great defense from Assis in transition. And then Kyle C making his opponents pay with the space. We'll be back for more. We go back to the action here. 1 minute and 11 seconds remaining in our fourth period. And it's a 7-point lead for Smash Basketball after a big-time three-point shot coming from Kyle C. So let's see how the Red Robins will respond. Docto unable to answer back with his own three-point shot. Almost a steal, but not quite, as Kakananta the other side. Eustachio stops and pops. So lead is at 9 points. We have under a minute remaining. Docto unable to hit that three-point shot as time is winding down. Safe to say, Smash Basketball has this one in the bag. And there you have it. Looks like Smash will just dribble this one out. Or they'll have to shoot it because of the shot clock. Modesto will miss. Parame the stop. Frederick Uy. And there you have it. That wraps up our second game of the day. 77-68. Smash Basketball escaping with a 9-point win against the Mapua Red Robins. As we take a look at our move of the game. This power move and one coming from JR Viñas off the great pass from Kyle C. That is our move of the game. So Mapua will suffer another loss. That's a record of 1-4. On the other side, a record of 3-1 for Smash Basketball. As our player of the game is no other than this guy, Jin Kakananta, scoring 16 points, grabbing 5 boards, getting 4 dimes and 2 steals, helping Smash Basketball go home with a W today. And that is a wrap for our second game, but stay tuned, we still have 2 more games coming your way. Our next one in the 25 and under division, St. Clair going up against Jose Rizal University. This has been Cholo Pangilinan, and this is the NDSL Basketball Series.